The World Food Day is celebrated every year around the world on 16th October in honor of the date of the founding of the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations in 1945, with this year's theme being Our Action Are Our Future. The day coincides with the Nutrition Africa Investor Forum in Nairobi today, where it brought together SME stakeholders to deliberate on ways on fighting malnutrition in Africa. The forum, which was sponsored by the Global Alliance for Improved Nutrition, Royal DSM, Scaling Up Nutrition and African Business, brought together stakeholders from around the continent. The keynote speaker, the former president of Tanzania and the chairman of Jakaya Mrisho Kikwete Foundation, His Excellency Jakaya Kikwete, started off by painting a sad truth of the state of malnutrition in Africa.
According to WHO African Nutrition Report 2017, undernutrition is still persistent in the continent and the number of stunted children has increased. Within Africa, 25 of the 54 countries have stunting rates ranging between high, and they say high is over 30%, and very high, about 40%. If you have 25 countries of the 54, it's almost over half of the countries have this problem. That's too much. Analysis of trends, of future trends, presents a worrisome picture. It is projected that these rates are likely to increase instead of falling, or thus complicating efforts aimed at reducing the number of stunted children as directed by the SDGs.
The former Tanzanian president pointed out how good nutrition translates to an economic benefit for the country.
But also there is the factor of increased economic productivity. A healthy population is definitely more productive than a sick population. But it saves lives of women and children. Many lives are lost due to nutrition-related problems. If we can really ensure that there is proper nutrition for children and women, many lives will be saved. Again, it's an added benefit to the nation.
He then challenged the SMEs and the government to play their individual and collective role in fighting malnutrition.
But I believe they can do more. They can do better in the food value chain. They can get involved in agricultural production. They can do fishing. They can do food processing. They can do food fortification. But they can also get involved in trading in food and nutrition products.
Speaking on behalf of the government, Head of Nutrition and Dietetics Services, Ministry of Health, Veronica Kirogo, highlighted the steps the government is taking to strengthen the fight against malnutrition.
We are currently developing our National Nutrition Action Plan 2018 to 2022, where we are having 18 key results area, both from the nutrition-sensitive and nutrition-specific interventions. And last month, we actually engaged the private sector in Kenya so that they can identify what are the opportunities in this nutrition action plan where they can play in the next 5 years.
As the world marks World Food Day, the Nutrition Africa Investor Forum is a step to zero hunger and fighting malnutrition in Africa, as the high burden of malnutrition threatens the future of the continent. Reporting for Bram Plus TV, I am Karari John Wambugu.